If you have ever watched someone close to you slowly decline in health, whether it's due to cancer, maybe chronic illness, or maybe even just old age, you know just how painful that can be. To watch somebody's body fail them is very difficult. To watch someone's mind fail them can be just as hard.
Oh yeah, and it can also happen very quickly. Many of these diseases and disorders cause various levels of memory loss known as dementia. According to the Alzheimer's Association, dementia is a decline in memory or other thinking skills that is severe enough to reduce a person's ability to perform everyday activities. And Alzheimer's disease accounts for about 60 to 80% of dementia cases. While the second most common is vascular dementia, something that occurs after a stroke.
According to the CDC, just over 5 million people are living with Alzheimer's in the U.S. and 44 million worldwide. 1 of every 9 Americans over the age of 65 is living with Alzheimer's. The disease is more prevalent in women, with 2/3 of the Alzheimer's cases being women. And unless a cure is found, the Alzheimer's Association estimates there will be about 16 million people living with Alzheimer's in the U.S. by the year 2050. No matter what the source, confusion and forgetfulness over simple everyday tasks can be incredibly frustrating, and not just for those who are living with dementia, but also for the person's family members and caregivers.
Different forms of dementia can cause families to go through a vast variety of emotions, but now there's help. The creators of a dementia simulator aim to help people better understand this sometimes debilitating syndrome. Reporter Morgan Francis finds out just how this technology may change our perception.
This room at Brookdale Naples is supposed to help bridge the gap between dementia patients and their loved ones.
Why can't they just remember? I just told you 5 minutes ago.
The goal of a simple 10-minute tour is to replicate dementia behaviors and change the perception of this disease.
Your physical and sensory abilities will be altered.
I was given shoe inserts that made it less comfortable to walk, 2 different pairs of gloves supposed to replicate the loss of sensation in my hands, glasses that impaired my vision, and headphones playing distracting noises.
They certainly could have ringing in the ear, loss of hearing, and different things that impact their ability to concentrate.
I was given 5 simple tasks to perform, starting with putting on a white sweater. Finding the white sweater seemed daunting. I didn't even notice the closet a step away. I'm gonna check in this drawer over here. Finally, when I found it, the thought of buttoning it up hadn't even crossed my mind. My next task was to set the table, but with my impaired vision, I cared less about setting a nice table and more about just getting it done. I remembered to fill a glass with water, but forgot to fold towels, even though my instructions were peppered on the walls.
It's not because they're not paying attention. It's not because they're trying, don't remember. It's because they can't remember.
Wow, that's really amazing.
You never even really consider what it's like on that side.
I watched a movie the other day called Still Alice. You may have heard about it, with Julianne Moore. It's about a woman who was 50 years old and had early onset Alzheimer's.
Right.
Really amazing. I recommend it.
Eye-opening, huh? Well, the more we understand about dementia, the better we can help care for those who are living with it. Now, DelmarvaLife's Sean Stryker stopped by Homestead Manor in Denton and finds out they're doing a lot to improve the lives of their residents living with dementia.
Forgetting where you put your car keys or leaving your cell phone at home is an annoyance. But for someone living with dementia, the frustration of forgetting something is one they must live with every day.
Someone may have memory loss. They may later forget, who their loved ones are, or they may feel as if they're living 30 years in the past. You'll see people as they get worse and the progression gets worse in Alzheimer's, even forget to eat, to swallow, eventually to breathe.
Christine Harrington is the administrator at Homestead Manor.
Mr. Eddie!
She says with such a wide variety of symptoms, it takes special training to properly care for these patients.
All assisted living facilities are required by state law they train their staff every year with 2-hour refresher classes. We decided that we were going to approach it differently. I myself became a certified dementia care manager and a certified dementia care trainer so that we could have training all year long instead of the mandatory once a year. So we at Homestead believe that it is so different and it is so challenging for each individual on this journey that we really wanted the training to be full-time, in-house, all the time, and everything we do, we consider not only patients without dementia, but we consider how does dementia or Alzheimer's touch this particular activity we're doing.
Ready to listen to some music? Yeah. All right.
One of those activities is the Music and Memory program.
There was so much research out there. Neuropsychology and neuroscience has done so much research with dementia and with Alzheimer's and with music. So we found a program and we became a certified music and memory care facility over a year ago.
Activity Director Mandy Frey is in charge of running this program.
And what we do is we have a resident who may have some dementia, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, some other kind of challenge. And we either speak with them, speak with their family members, speak with their friends, look at what time period they were younger in, and we make a tailored playlist for them.
That playlist could include music, old TV shows, and even sporting events. Christine says these customized playlists can do amazing things.
There are times I come to see what the girls and activities are doing, and you get actual chills. You see the people responding, maybe singing along with the music, or just a little toe touch, but they're transported from our facility. And it feels like to us and to the families, they're transported back to that era when they're hearing that music or when they're seeing that baseball game. And you can see the expression on their face. It's fabulous what we've seen.
Christine says seeing those expressions help her staff make a personal connection with the residents.
It's making that connection to let your staff understand that this particular person that they're seeing today is, had a full life, had a whole experience. And to make those types of personal connections on a one-to-one, it makes our care that much better.
Something else that's helping make care better is the Care Tracker system.
What it does is it enables us to chart all of their needs in advance and alert the staff what they need. It's a charting system that helps the residents get what they need and helps us chart who's doing the care, just when the care was done. And probably the most helpful button for new staff or any changes that would happen would be a resident's profile. When you click on that, you're going to get their actual service plan.
Other advancements in technology have also improved dementia patient care. Christine says video security in common areas and at exits and entrances help ensure patients are safe. An electronic medication system can remind staff of specific drug instructions, as well as provide important information about different medications, allowing for a level of care that the aging generation deserves.
I am very passionate with two things, with giving people quality care and with making that connection, that it's individualized care, that we're not all just doing the same thing every day for everybody, that everybody's care is so different and so unique. We need to be able to be different and unique for every single family that comes through here.
If you happen to know anyone living with dementia and you'd like to learn more about how Homestead Manor Assisted Living can help them, just visit our website at DelmarvaLife.com and click on our picture at the top of the page.
I think it's easy to forget what a full and wonderful life these people had led, and to see music unlock those memories is amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia can affect many different groups of people. Coming up, we hear more about the 6 living generations among us. Find out which one you fall under and how the history of your particular generation could help explain why you are the way you are.
Plus, more about the generation gap, how these many generations are not only living together, but learning from each other. DelmarvaLife will be right back.